Welcome back to my YouTube channel, JB Tech. Today I am talking about the new Venue, or should I say Latitude 11 tablet. So here I've got my own personal Venue 11 Pro. This is a 7140 model, and this is the new model. So this is actually the Latitude now. So Venue was very much seen as commercial, consumer based, and the Latitude is our business range, so it's changed from the name of Venue 11 to Latitude 11 as well, because now we've got the higher range, the Latitude 7275. This is now dropped down to the 5000 series, so this is a 5175 model. Now just because it's a 5000 and this is a 7000 doesn't mean there's a drop in components, performance and technology. It's just that we've repositioned the portfolio slightly. So as I mentioned, this is my model, previous generation. So this runs Gen 5 CPU, Intel CPU. This is a Generation 6 Skylake CPU. So first of all, as you can see, exact same footprint, exact same width, weight, all that kind of good stuff. So where are the biggest changes? So let me just move mine out of the way. So the biggest changes are around the connectivity and also the layout of some of the buttons as well. So I want to cover what I like and what I don't like. So first of all, if I show you the side, I've got Kensington lock, we've got speaker, we've got SIM card slot on this model because you can have mobile broadband, an SD card. Now the Windows button's there and the power button is now up there. Okay, and then that's the status light. Then on the other side, we've got volume up and down, another speaker, we've got a mini HDMI, full-blown USB 2, and then we've got this new Type-C connection for the powering and the docking capabilities. On the bottom, we've still got the ability to connect to a keyboard and dock, so it's previous generation's docking. But we've also, as I mentioned, got the USB Type-C docking as well. So what I mentioned I don't like some of the buttons on it. Now on the 7140, I prefer the fact the Windows button was there and not up on the side, and the power button being there and nothing on the top. So, but the thing with that is obviously it looks like it's a Microsoft product, it's got a Microsoft badge there. So I understand why we've moved it. It's just, I think I'm just more used to the button layout and position of that tablet. So if we look on the back of the unit, how that's changed. So not a lot really, if you compare the two. What we've done is we've taken away the silver Dell logo and put this more a subtle black logo. Other things we've cleaned up, so you can see the cameras stands out and it's got a lot of features to it. What we've just done on this one is we just simplified that, so it's just a nice round little camera there. Okay, still the same grippy surface. And the other thing as well, we brought the casing down slightly further on the back, if you can see that on here, the casing comes to there. So as I mentioned, footprint's pretty much identical. Button layout's slightly different. It's still a full 1080 screen. If you plug it into a dock, it will actually go up to 256 by 1440, so it does support 2K, which is good if you're docking away. So as I mentioned, the CPU, that's the biggest change. So if we look at, as you know, Nova Bench. So I ran Nova Bench on this 3 times and it scored 654. Okay, so that's a really impressive score. Because we look at my generation, this is still powerful, it's still a full desktop replacement. If you look at the Nova Bench score on here, 534. So 534 versus 654, so that's a massive jump in performance. At a guesstimate, that's probably about 30% jump because of the new CPU in there. So this is, ultrabook level, actually borderline ultrabook level replacement with the improvements in the CPU. So it still uses the M5 or M7 CPU, still both the same. It's just that this is the latest generation. And there is a new set of accessories for this device. However, the great thing about it and how we've designed it is this is a 7140 keyboard. but it still plugs into previous generation technology, so I can fully use that. The dock as well, which you can see in the top corner up there. Let's remove that tablet. So you can probably just see it's harder without the Microsoft badge though to know when you're putting it on the dock. So that will dock and connect. First time it's been connected, so it's not showing as a obviously 2K resolution on the screen. I haven't got my keyboard and mouse to hand to change that, but so there you go. So you still got the Type-C type methodology of docking and powering, so the next generation of docking, but it is backwards compatible with previous generations. So I mean, I've done a full review of my own 7140, which you can see. So I'm not doing a full review of the performance, but it gets a massive thumbs up. You know, the weight's been kept the same, the size. Yeah, we've managed to drive more performance with the next generation of a motherboard, CPU, memory that's gone in there. So yeah, it's dropped down to the 5000 series, except the performance has jumped up. Again, you know, fully sealed unit, no air vents, 100% silent. I haven't got one to show you, but the new keyboard, what we've done with the new keyboard is, if you were to turn it over, there's a cutout here and there's actually a stylus within there that self-charges off the battery. You pull that out and you get about 15 minutes of drawing time, writing time, note-taking time, and then you plug it back in for 4 seconds and it's charged up again, off you go. And the new keyboard is also backlit now. Well, this one isn't backlit. All our new devices have a backlit keyboard. The one thing that isn't backwards compatible, I need to point out, is the stylus. So we've actually changed the screen technology and the manufacturer of the stylus because we wanted to push the envelope of what we could do. We wanted it better touch sensitivity, better reliability. So the stylus, because the screen technology and the stylus is made by a different manufacturer for us, we can't use it between the two, but that's the only accessory apart from the ruggedized case, because obviously the button layout. So the ruggedized case and the stylus are the only two things that aren't backwards compatible. So there you go, that's the Latitude 11, no longer the Venue 11. So Latitude 11 Pro, running Windows 10. And as I mentioned, this is Skylake Generation 6, and this is the M5, so the mobile processor that's inside here. So big jump in performance with no additional downside. So I hope this video was of use. If you've got any other questions and want to leave some feedback, please feel free to do so.